quite right. Do seek my counsel. I highly recommend it. Bah! I should whip her till she's as red-skinned as I am, then leave her for the birds to peck clean. But there are broad waters between should and shall at the present, and I'm nothing if not a patient prince. It's forgiving that I've more trouble with. Still, you bewilder me just as much, don't you know? It was you who invited little Miss Needlework into the fold. Do you mean to tell me you're comfortable with what she's done? I'm gratified you noticed, even though it took the death of a good man for you to do so. Like I intimated, there's little to be done about it here and now. But should another such occasion arise, do remember the image of the whip.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What's going on?
Aglow with flames and glistening slime, the strange beast looks at you almost expectantly. The bizarre creature utters a series of gurgles. It seems to be gesturing towards deeper in the cavern. The creature warbles incoherently, shaking its bulk towards the bowels of the cavern.
You there, foot slug! You're trespassing in the princess's royal court! Well, how do you think? I have a mouth, don't I? You've never heard of Her Royal Highness, Princess Zenthia of the Firelands? To be forgotten? Truly the cruelest part of that dog Brachus Rex's punishment. Every creature in the world should know and love the princess. You would be wise to leave here. My princess is already in a foul mood. To have an uninvited guest show such ignorance would only inflame her further. You've been warned. Few who displease Her Royal Highness live to make amends. She's fed up of being trapped in this cavern, of course. She wants the curse of Brachus to be removed so that she can find a prince who's worthy of her hand in marriage. Until she is free of the tyranny of Brachus, her mood will only darken, I fear. Her own courtiers can do little to cheer her. And outsiders? Well, outsiders rarely survive her wrath. Truly? Then perhaps the tyrant has fallen, and my princess might be free. Be sure to tell her. It'll raise her spirits no end. No trespassers in the court of Her Royal Highness, the Princess.
You there, boy. Did Brackus send you? Is he ready to apologize? He's gone? You're absolutely, positively sure? That means I'm free. I can take suitors, find myself a real prince. Not like that scoundrel Brackus. I've lost too much time on that wastrel Brackus as it is. Take this proclamation and see that all hear of it. Princess Zenthia of the Firelands is free once more. Go now. I expect the most eligible kings and suitors to be petitioning for my hand in marriage as soon as possible. I suppose the small folk of Rivellon ought to know my tale. All was well after my engagement to Brackus for a time, but then he started to pay less attention to me. He had mind only to play around with his blasted sauce follies. I gave him a good tongue-lashing about it in front of the whole court. But, well, it didn't have the desired result. He transmogrified me and all my servants into the beasts you see before you. I will not yield, though. I remain royalty, right to my very core.
Fit to kiss the princess's slimes. Ugh.
Psst. Tell me, is the sky still blue? It is, isn't it? I knew it. I suppose the sun is still quite orange as well. Ah, yes, I remember it well.
Get out of here! Where are the guards? Guards, help! All right, I just... They do terrible things here. If they think for a second I'm trying to escape again, they'll do to me what they did to him. Not seen. Heard. There's a man over there. They tortured him, questioned him. Seekers. Something about God awoken. He didn't know anything, but they didn't care. I heard his screams. I heard something eating him from the inside. No. It can't happen to me. It can't.
Outside the bones are gnashing. In here the magisters are cutting, slicing, grinding, smashing. What to do? What to do? Poor thing. Poor fool. I hope it's an easy death then. Decapitation. Yes, I do wish that for you. No, take care. Take care.
Get that girl and her head sucker out of here.
I guess he's talking about you? Let's just see about that. Hey, loudmouth. What gives?
I'm trying to relax here, aren't I? Whatever's going on with you and your passenger, I don't really need it in my vicinity.
You can see it.
See? Aye. Sense? Good gods, yes.
You're a mystic too.
Mystic? Ha! Used to be a sort of demonologist, though. Was learning the arts, at least. Never did have much of a knack for it, to be honest. Studied under a real maestro, though. Learned this and that, too. Doubt it. Exorcism's a tier 3 skill. I was only halfway through tier 1 when I got thrown in here.
Come on, make yourself useful. There's got to be something you can do.
Well, I might be able to tell you exactly what's inside you. Might be any number of things. A ghost, a floater, a lucid dreamer who took a wrong turn somewheres. Let me try something.
He places a thumb on each of Losa's temples and one foot gently on hers.
Now, let's see. Wow! Holy, holy, holy. You ought to thank your lucky stars. That thing hasn't turned you into a meat puppet by now.
Crick on a cracker.
You need help. Serious help.
Don't I know it?
Do me a favour. Get out of here and hie to the north of Driftwood. My old master was hot on the heels of something there, and if anyone can help you, he can.
Driftwood, Old Master, Hot Hills. Got it.
I don't dare say it now. Not while our guest is listening. Don't you worry. With something like that inside you, Loser, he'll either come to you, or you'll be drawn to him soon enough. What's it now? I already bruised my arse trying to help your little friend. And? Got no reason to scramble out, me. It's hot and busy out there. It's cool and quiet in here. Or at least, it used to be. Someone else, that's what. Can't say for sure what, but I'd give that one a wide berth if I were you. Out? You must be mad. Head out one way, you're back in the joy among the rabble. Head out another, you're knee-deep in the hollow marshes. I'll take a nice, quiet cell any day of the week, and twice on Lucian's Day. See ya, if I got her.
The elf's skin is pale as a corpse's, but his face contorts with inscrutable emotion. Joy, horror, and rapture flash over him like the changing surface of a pond. His eyes lock onto yours.
It's you!
He spasms suddenly.
They're eating holes in my mind. They're making tunnels. This is how she makes them. This is how she does it. But you...
A single tear rolls down his cheek.
I'm not the last. The bishop doesn't count. No, he doesn't count. And I'm done for. But you... There's still hope. You'll know. They'll find you. They'll seek you out. That's their job. Get it? Yes, of course you do. You need to go. Dallas, after she took me, she did something. My head. I feel like someone's rummaged their fingers through my skull. Get out while you can.
He giggles coquettishly, then bellows like a bear.
Leave!
I need to get clever with this lock.
You peer at the statue and recognize the face as that of the goddess Amadia. You read something about her once long ago. The droplet burns both hot and cold, and yet you feel no pain. You step towards the flow, desiring more, wanting desperately for it to take you, and darkness envelops you.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Ah, you're back.
He turns the card over and holds it up to the light, smirking.
Got your hands on my sparkler, did you? Well, put it to good use. The louses I have at the card table could use a good shake-up.
Hey, Freshie! What you heard about a crate of stolen supplies? And don't you lie to me now. Well, ain't you just a pretty piece? Griff might have told me. Pacing this place like a damn fool searching for what's already found. Why, have a right mind to...
Her thoughts trail off to muttering. She waves you away.
Oh, leave me, eh? Attending to important matters over here, above your pay grade.
Ain't fit for beasts. Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Oh, hey! Hey! I thought you might be Emmy. It's nice to see you. Key? What key? Oh, the key! Imagine if you find out where it leads. If you see Emmy, tell her I miss her. Not too far from here, but she was taken by a guy in a white robe who smelled horrible. Like lots and lots and lots and lots and... lots and lots of dogs, and also a little like dead people. He dragged her into the big castle just there. I'm so worried about her. I think I love you.
Finally kicked the bucket, this in.
The soldier tightens his grip on his spear and looks past you.
I am fine.
You hear them, don't you? The little ones are everywhere. Worse than Magisters.
It is as you say.
Sit, my friend.
She breaks into a huge, childlike grin as you approach.
One friend brings another home. Thank you. He gets better, little by little. We are together. We always get better if we are together.
Her face falls at the mention of her home. Her hands fly instinctively to her eyes, as if to wipe away tears, but she stops herself.
My people, I miss them, but they cannot save me. It is not to be. We stay in Fort Joy. They stay elsewhere. This is the way. This is the only way. Thank you, my friend. But only you survive the passage. I see it. You are free. We must remain.
You are quite safe. I am so glad.
I see your heart. You want only to help. But if you want to help me, you must go. Alone.
She squeezes your hand.
I do not forget you. Remember me too. I know I trust them well.
We have help. We survive. And soon we leave. You are quite safe. I am so glad.
trust them well. It is good. I see it. Amiro.
Ah, my unlikely friend. What do you need? I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters.
Something isn't right here. It could be an ambush.
My unlikely friend. What do you need? I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs, I can stand, but...
I know I trust them well.
You hear them, don't you?
This is thank you. Do not forget what I ask of you. Sahela cannot stay here. She is too important, too rare. I am very weak now. And Sahela says we stay. I do not go where she does not lead. It is not devotion to Sahela, it is devotion to all, to the world. She is very special. She sees how we will survive, the void woken, the dead divine. She leads us back home. All of luck to you. Do not forget what I give you. Take it to the elves who roam the mainland. They come here. They save her. They save all of us.
You go. You survive the journey.
The soldier tightens his... As you approach the unsmiling Magister, Ifan catches your arm and speaks to you with some urgency.
I need to talk to this one for a few moments. Alone.
Ifan strides up to the Magister, speaking in a calm and controlled voice. Though you can't hear what he whispers, the Magister's face turns whiter than snow as he hands a note to Ifan with shaking hands.
Don't! I'll give you the information. Here, just don't! All right.
Ifan walks back to you, leaving the quivering wreck of a Magister behind. When he catches your eye, he winks. Ifan catches you looking over at him. He raises his eyebrows.
What?
He barks a laugh, then shakes his head sheepishly.
I wanted some information. That Magister wanted to negotiate. I negotiated.
Ifan grunts and adjusts his pack.
Well, let's get back to it then.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods. You hear a strange sound, like rusted hinges creaking and air rushing through a tunnel. A hatch appears behind the shrine.
My word! He has spoken! Lucian has spoken! The eternal
Sorcerer! What do you think you're doing, prowling around inside the fort? Ha! That's almost cute.
He looks you up and down.
Got a nice marble to you, haven't you? Good. My hands have been looking a little on the lean side.
Please. Please. Healing. I need healing. Of course. Of course. There's a boat that can take you into the dunes beyond. 2 associates of mine run it. I can show you where. But they'll kill you on sight if you don't know the proper password. Heal me, and I'll gladly tell you. I feel it at work upon me already. Thank you, my friend. That is what separates you from the Divine Order. You've given me a second life. I won't soon squander it, or forget what you've done. Thank you. Healed. Thank you, my friend. I will settle this debt.
Hope you're treating the pointy locker.
Muffled sounds suggest that this scuffed old door leads up to the fort's main floor. It's bound to be crawling with magisters.
Whatever lies ahead, it has been a pleasure travelling together.
With you at my side, I don't fear what lies beyond.
Good. Let them try to catch us.
Hear that? It's
What's this? I found something. Looks like this place has been sealed up for a century or two.
There could be a good reason why no one dared to
Here
enter
lies
in the
Withermore,
meantime.
the sage. Here lies Withermore, the noxious. Here lies Withermore, the cold-hearted. Here lies Withermore the Yellow-Bellied. Here lies Withermore the Supplicant. You sense a great whirl of energy within the jar. From its depths, a faint voice howls. This must be the container that holds Lord Withermore's soul.
Withermore held his end of the bargain. We should hold ours.
It would be cruel to keep a man's soul when we could easily free it.
Who knows what power such a relic might hold?
The jar smashes to smithereens on the floor. The goddess carries a strange...
Here's the goods.
This hole is too small for you. The creature before you stares with sightless eyes and leans from side to side, like a puppet without strings.
That's an abomination, is what it is. I can't stop staring at it.
That's unnatural. Abhorrent. Evil. I can't take my eyes off it.
I thought I'd seen the worst that life can offer. I was wrong.
The creature seems to be trying to pull its lips apart. The infected holes through which they're stitched together strain, but do not stretch.
What the flying hell? Karen, you said this way was clear.
That's what the log said, sir. No one's authorized to be here.
Well, the log was wrong, you idiot. I hope for your sake no one will miss him. This is strictly a divine order matter. Very, very strictly.
Weapon's ready.
I'd thank the divine, but... well...
The boy stands back from you, steady eyes narrowed in a wary stare.
Who are you? I'm Han. So, you helped me out just there, and I'd like to return the favour. You want to get out of here? I've a boat here with plenty of room. Let's go. Came in to help someone escape and got nabbed before I could sneak back out. I'd ask you the same question, but we're a little short on time here. I know someone on the outside. She might be able to help you too, if we make it out of here. Guy named Verdas. He was close to some people I know. I was too late, though. The Magisters got him. They left precious little of him behind. You're telling me. Jump in the boat and I'll take the oar. We've got to get out of here.
The creature looks at you blankly. A faint, low groan rumbles beneath its stick. The creature doesn't acknowledge your question. It stares at...
Do you hear?
Holy hellhounds! Those dogs sound out for blood.
Hello?
Baddies. Buddy? Baddies! Baddies? Buddy!
That smell. I think I'm going to be sick.
The hounds perk up and stare intently at the ball in your hand. The hound grabs the ball mid-air and squeaks.
Bull! Bull! Bull, bull, bull!
Thought, die, kill, kill.
Buddy? Buddies? Buddies? Buddy?
This can't be it. You let me free. What if I'm dangerous? What if I hurt somebody? What if they fed me horrible things? Meat from people. I didn't want to eat it, but they do something to it that makes it irresistible. Even you, the one who saved me, I can picture sinking my teeth into you, ripping the flesh apart, swallowing it down.
A low growl. The dog starts to salivate and lick his chops. His eyes go hard and cold. Suddenly, he seems to remember himself and whines.
This is awful. I can't go back into the world like this. Please, just put me down.
I won't be party to this. It's suicide.
I won't be killing any innocents today.
This is not justice. Birdie does not deserve to die.
No, no, no! Start again. No one will want me now.
Tough bunny.
What is this? Some sort of magister weapon?
Who are you, you lovely little puppy?
He reaches out and gently touches your bandaged arm.
My, you're not quite who you seem to be, are you? Our little secret. Please, come in. Oh, do make yourself at home, won't you? Well, Sugar, now that you should mention it, I do smell something quite delicious on you. Almost smells like a magister I once knew. One I never could convince to visit me here. Atusa by name. Whatever it is, Poppet, give it over, Now.
He squeals in delight.
Bless you, Poppet. Oh, bless you. That, of course, was so many years ago now. I can hardly remember the smell of his skin anymore. Oh, but I've told you about that many times before, haven't I? Silly. You are.
We've got to get out of here. The
sturdy raft bobs in the canal's gentle current.